This one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Kansas City. Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Left fielder number 4, Alex.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Alex Gordon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Herrera's there. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Cain patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Left fielder.
So striding forward now, Nick Markakis. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Digging in, Yonhervis Solarte. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hamill has his target. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Eric Hosmer. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Eric Hosmer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The windup and the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Another 0-2 coming. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In now, Miguel Cabrera. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Stepping into the box, Justin Bour, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Carlos Correa now, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Now batting, number 72. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Fielder, number 72.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Jorge Soler. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Jorge Soler.
Line toward right center. Pereira is there, and he has it for the first out. Striding in, Alcides Escobar. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting ninth.
So stepping in, Jason
39.
Hamill. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hit hard towards center, and the Royals are in the hit column. Ready for another chance. Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Striding in once again, Alex Gordon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Correa onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now in the box, A.J. Pierzynski. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200.
Pierzynski.
First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Pierzynski waiting, now the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Soler. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Striding into the box, Lance McCullers. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Odubel Herrera.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats. This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Nick Markakis becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Yangervis Solarte is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 35.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Hosmer.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Look into Pierzynski. The 1-1. Rolled slowly to first. Bohr comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
On the ground near home. That's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Solarte ranging into shallow right. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Third baseman, number 24.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Bour. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Lifted in the air out to right. Soler is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So digging in now, Carlos Correa. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Carlos Correa goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. First pitch on its way. Number 72 is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Hamill sets. Here it is on 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the belt. Kicks and deals. High in the air out towards shallow right. Soler is there. And the inning is over. So striding in, Jorge Soler. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Right fielder number 12, Jorge Soler.
Line drive to center field. Pereira is right there, one down. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The pitcher number
now to the plate, Jason Hamill. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pierzynski. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
A.J. Pierzynski.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
44, Lance Buck.
Lance McCullers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Odubel Herrera is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 1-1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Fly ball out to right field. Soler is there, and that retires the side. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Lorenzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to short. Correa ranges to his left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. This is flared out towards second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's Neil Walker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Neil Walker.
Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he is out on the tag. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again,
Second baseman,
Yonhervis Solarte.
Yonhervis
No hits in 2
Solarte.
trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Third baseman, number
Ready for
24.
another shot now. Miguel Cabrera. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Ready for another chance? Justin Bour. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Justin Bour.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 35, Eric Hosmer.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Drifting under it now is Markakis, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Cabrera at third. Scooped up. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in to try it again. Carlos Correa.
Leading off for the
And we
Cubs,
thought we might be.
the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And he falls behind now 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A wave and a miss. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting.
Striding in once
Number
again,
72.
number 72. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now
Up
in the
next for
box,
the Cubs,
A.J. Pierzynski,
catcher,
1 for 2 with a
A.J.
double on his line
Pierzynski.
thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And that'll get down for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Lance McCullers.
Pitcher.
1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Hamill sets. Here's the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And he chased it in the dirt. Perez corrals it. And that ends the inning. In is Jorge Soler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The right fielder, number 12. Jorge
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Up next for the Royals.
Stepping up now, Alcides Escobar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. So coming to the plate,
Now
Jason
batting,
Hamill.
the
He
pitcher.
singled in 2 trips to the
Jason.
plate. Thus far,
Your attention,
Brandon
please.
Moss will
Pinch
come
hitting
on
for
to
the
pinch
pitcher,
hit here in a
Hamill.
big spot.
Number 37, Brandon Moss.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 9 homers and 14 driven in. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
1-2.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. Markakis coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
Your
Nate
attention,
Carnes
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching for
bullpen in the
Kansas City,
bottom half of the
Number
8th.
55, Nate Carnes.
Digging in, Odubel Herrera.
Leading
No
off
hits
for the
in
Cubs.
3 tries so far.
Center
He's
fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So stepping in, Nick Markakis, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moustakas into shallow left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Yonhervis Solarte, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walker is there for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So striding forward now, Alex Gordon. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Brett Anderson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Chicago Cubs, number 39, Brett Anderson.
Paulo Orlando is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Neil Walker. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.